start all over.
All right, good, great. It's great to be here once again. I'm excited. It's a beautiful, bright, sunny day, even though the weather is beginning to change. It's winter in some parts of the world. Here we call it Harmattan. Yeah, so Harmattan is beginning to show, but it's a bright, sunny day today, and I'm happy to be alive. And I'm glad I'm here once again to be with you in this our series. So we started last time with my introduction, and then I said we'll be looking at digital opportunities, entrepreneurship opportunities and possibilities in the digital world. Okay, so in case you didn't watch my first video and you're here for the first time, my name is Emmanuel Michelia, and I am a digital strategist, a digital enthusiast, and I'm glad to be here with you. And I'm glad you're here on my channel once again. In case you've not subscribed, just look down below, click the red subscribe button, and then click the bell icon beside it to also get notified each time I make a new video. Every week I come out with a new video teaching you digital opportunities, things you can do on the internet and make extra cash, from a few bucks to plenty bucks to as much money as you can. So let's get right into it. What are we looking at today? We're looking at digital entrepreneurship, the possibilities and the opportunities in the digital world. So we're going to be looking at a couple of things about the internet, what's the internet and everything. Like I said, or like I've told you, or you know already, my name is Emmanuel Michelia, and I'm a digital strategist and an entrepreneur. So I do everything online. Maybe someday I'll tell you my story, how I came about this online thing and how I started about being online. I think I'll do a video about that. If you want me to do a video about that, please write that in the comment section that I should do a video about that if you want to hear my story. Okay, so good. Now let's look at digital entrepreneurship and possibilities. But let me tell you something first about business, which is either online or offline, before we get into the digital entrepreneurship. You see, the truth is about making money, whether online or offline. But since we're online, let's concentrate about online. Making money online legitimately, there is only one way. Yeah, you heard that right. There is only one way to make money legitimately online. I don't care how you believe it or what you think about it. Or you might be coming up with some arguments in your head or this, but by the time I explain to you, you understand. Now, so when I say making money online, there's only one way to it. What do I mean? The only way you make money online is by selling. Yeah, selling. I know some people don't like to hear that word, selling. I used to hate it too until I understood it. You see, the truth is, for you to make money online, you have to sell. Now, what are you selling depends on what you are selling. In fact, whether online or offline, we make money by selling. It's either you're selling your skills, you're selling your knowledge, or you're selling your time. But you have to make an exchange. And when you're making an exchange of something, a value, a service for money, what are you doing? You're selling. If you're selling, so if let's say you work 9 to 5, how do you say it, 9 to 5? You go to work 9 a.m. and close by 5 p.m. or close by 4 p.m. or 6 p.m. However may apply to your situation, what you are doing is you are selling your time and probably your skills to your employer. So within that time you resume work 9 till 5 p.m., your employer literally owns you. He literally owns your time. So you're selling your time and your skills. So you see, you're selling. Now, if you're online and you're doing one form of business or the other, you're selling knowledge, you're teaching people things and then they pay for it, you're also selling your knowledge. Okay, if you have services that you offer, very probably people come to you, you're a website designer, you're a social media manager, you're a graphic artist, you're selling your skills. So you see, you're also selling. How about you're a consultant, you consult for people, you're a coach, you teach people, you're also selling your skills, you're also selling your knowledge. So I hope we now come to the agreement that the only way to make legitimate money online is by selling. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, So let's go on to the next thing, which is, why are we even looking at the internet? Why the internet? We're on the internet because it's with the power of the internet I'm here in my place in Nigeria. You probably might be watching me from anywhere in any part of the world, or you might also be in Nigeria like me, but then we're in a different state. Or even if we're in the same state, you're in your home watching. I probably might have done this video in the daytime and you might be watching at night, or I've done it in the night and you're watching at the daytime. So it all depends on it. So, but all this works on the internet. So why the internet? Why should we take advantage of the internet to do our business? The first one is what I just finished explaining now. I'm in a different place, you're in a different place, but we are connected. So when it comes to the internet, there are no geographical boundaries. So you see, when you're doing business, brick and mortar, physical business, there's boundary. If I'm not within your location, I can't patronize your business if it's a local business. I have to be within the proximity of your location to patronize your business. But you see, when it comes to the internet, there is no geographical boundary. That's the first one. Second one is you have access to global economy. So you see, if you're doing business online, your clients don't have to be people from your locality. Your clients can come from anywhere and any part of the world. And that's good. So if you're in Africa, your clients can come from Europe, America, Asia, Pacific, anywhere. Or if you're in America, in Europe, your clients can come from Asia, Africa, everywhere. So you are also having access to the global economy. And the good thing is, depending on probably your country, or if you're probably in a place like Nigeria where our currency isn't that strong compared to some first world countries, their currency, when you exchange the naira for either the dollar or the British pound, you have more naira. So assuming you're in Nigeria and you're selling your services to people in diaspora, as we call it, you're selling your services to people in America, in Europe, and they pay you in their currency. By the time you change it to Nigerian naira, you'd have more money. So you're having access to global economy. Well, apart from that, another good thing about business online, the opportunities online, is you can automate it. And once you automate something, it doesn't need you to be there physically always for it to run. So it can run 24/7. There's no weekend, there's no public holiday, there's no day, there's no night. You can agree with me that you can order anything online any time of the day, any time of the night. People don't have to be in the office for you to order when it's automated. So that's another advantage of being online. That's another advantage of the internet. So it's 24/7 running time. That's a great advantage. So let's get some facts about the internet itself. Currently in the world, this is 2021, we're in November 2021, global population is about above 7 million. And out of that 7 million population, I got this data from Hootsuite. It's digital data around the world. Global population is about 7.8 billion. And out of that 7.8 billion, about 5.2 billion people are connected, as in connected with mobile phones. They have mobile phones. And then about 4.6 billion, that's like 59% of the earth, is connected to the internet. That's a large population. And then you have about 53%, that's about 4.2 billion people that use social media, that are active on social media. That's great statistics for you to know. And when you know these numbers, you can take advantage of them for your business. So remove that scarcity mindset or scarcity mentality from your head that there's not enough resources to go around. No, when it comes to the internet, or the world at large, there's so much resources to go around. So we've looked about why the internet. We said it's 247 automation, it's no geographical boundaries, and then you have access to global economy. So let's look at some benefits of online business. What are some of the benefits of online business? You see, the first one about online business is comparing online business to offline business. The capital you would need to start an online business is really minimal. Almost, in some cases, is almost next to nothing. Probably except the cost for data and probably the time you would spend for some, depending on the kind of business you want to run. But usually, the startup cost is low. You don't have, sometimes you don't have to rent an office. You can start from the comfort of your home. Then when your business grows, you can expand and then think of renting an office and things like that. So the startup cost is low. And then the second advantage is you can start quickly. Yes, you can start quickly. You can learn something online today, and by next week you start offering the service, or by next week you start experimenting the business model. I doubt as much if that is so practicable with offline businesses. There are a lot of things, challenges to look out for. There are a lot of things to cover. There are a lot of things to do when it comes to the offline business. That's it about that. And then there's the low risk. Now, when we say low risk, doesn't mean there's no risk at all. But when we say low risk, we mean compared to the amount you're investing, compared to the time you're investing to start and things like that, the risk is minimal. This is by no means trying to play down on the importance of taking your online business serious. No, this is not about that. I'm just saying that the risk is low compared to the amount you're starting out with, compared to the time, compared to how easy you can start it up. So if you look at all these factors, then it makes the risk level lower. And because you can start little and much scale it when it begins to really work out, it means even when you lose, you may probably not be losing much. That's it about that. Then the next one is you can also start at your spare time. So I want to assume some of you are having a 9-to-5 job or having a different business that you run that probably is not online, and then you want to take advantage of the online space. Well, you don't have to completely stop whatever you're doing and then jump onto the online platform. No, you can run them side by side. When you close from your 9-to-5, you begin to work on your online business part-time, depending on when it really picks up. If what you're making from your online business is equivalent to what you're making offline or even much more, then you can decide if you want to abandon that and focus solidly online. But if not, you can run them, how's that what they call? Pari passu. I don't even know that English. Yeah. You can run them side by side. Okay. So that's it. So you can start it at your spare time. And then it's easy to scale up. So you've started with this little income. You've seen it begin to grow. You're learning the ropes. You're understanding it. Then you can easily ramp it up and then scale it up into something bigger. That's another advantage of, or the benefit of online businesses. And then, last but not the least, among my own list of benefits of starting online business, is the fact that when it comes to online businesses, there is so much resources at your disposal. YouTube is there as a large online learning platform. I call it the YouTube University. Google is there. There are different courses. There are different coaches online. There are different resources, blogs, websites, online schools, online course platforms, libraries, and everything. As in, it's massive. The resources is massive. In fact, sometimes you might even want to be you might be suffering from overload of information. Yes, because of the kind of information that it's online. Well, at that point, you might need probably a mentor, a guide to help you streamline and then navigate through the tons of resources online. So good. So let's look at today we've seen why we should start an online business, or how we can start why we should start an online business, and then we've seen some of these things. Now, next is I want us to look at some models or types of online businesses. I'll just mention them at the top. I wouldn't explain any of them. I'll just mention them, and then in the subsequent videos, I will take one out of each and explain in depth what it really means and how you can start it immediately. So that will take us over a long period of time. So just make sure that every week you come into this channel and then watch one video, and then you can choose which of the models of online businesses you want to start. So let's jump right into the first one. Now, the first one is content creation. Yeah, so the first online business model I want to talk about is content creation. But like I said, I probably might not be explaining them on this video. I don't want the video to be too long. I'll just mention them, and then after I mention them, in subsequent weeks, in each video, we'll pick one and then look at it in depth, how you can start, where you can get resources and things like that. So first one is content creation. The next one is e-commerce. The word E for electronic and the word commerce for buying and selling. Next one is digital publishing. Digital publishing is also known as information marketing. That's a big multi-billion-dollar industry. Then next one is email marketing. There's the mobile app development. There's the software and web development. That's web design and web development. Then there is digital marketing. This alone is another world of its own, digital marketing. Then there is affiliate marketing. And then lastly but not the least, there is freelancing. There are other ones, but I'm just stating this few. We'll take them, and then after that we'll probably look at many other ones. But each of these ones also have branches under them. So this is it. So what have we been able to look at today? We've been able to look at the possibilities of starting an online business, why we need the internet to run an online business, advantages of the internet or benefits of online business, and then we've looked at some models or types of online businesses you can start, and we just mentioned a few. We mentioned freelancing, we mentioned affiliate marketing, we mentioned digital marketing, we mentioned software and web development, we mentioned mobile app development, we mentioned email marketing, we talked about information marketing, which is also known as digital publishing, and then we talked about e-commerce, another multi-billion-dollar industry, and then we talked about content creation. So I hope you learned something. So let me know, which of these have you ever tried? Put it in the comment section. Which of these have you ever tried, or which of them are you interested in trying, so we can get started? Like I said, we'll start in earnest. In the next video, we'll pick one, and then subsequently we'll pick in one, and then going in depth into it. So I've enjoyed creating this content for you. I hope you've enjoyed watching the content, and I'll see you next time. Stay connected. Cheers.